Hey everyone, it's me, xCanadensis, and today's video is going to be an unboxing and review of the new Generation 3 Laguna Blue doll. She is the one I've been the most excited to kind of unbox and take a look at because she is the most different from Generation 1, and you guys know I love Generation 1, it's the reason I'm a doll collector today, but I'm really excited to see what's new and have new dolls to appreciate, and even if they're not for me, they're for other people, but I already know this one's for me. This doll is beautiful. So first of all, this is the new packaging design. I actually really like it. I think it's really fun. It reminds me of some of the Generation 1 packaging, especially towards the end, but it's most similar to, say, like Barbie Extra. And you can see Neptuna has a little spotlight. It's interesting. So Neptuna still looks like a little piranha here, at least somewhat, very stylized, but here she looks more like a betta fish, but I don't mind that. I think she's really cute. And Monster High. And then over here we have a bunch of Laguna symbols. So little heart with fins, the sunglasses, the dead seahorse, the phone, or the eye coffin, I should say, right? I like the clam with a skull as a pearl. Love this one too. The shoes, the little seashell. And then we have her bio. So it says she is a Splashtastic sea monster. Her monster must-haves are her shell phone. Oh man, it's not an eye coffin, it's a shell phone. And kelp crisps, and her monster pet is Neptuna. And then these are just in other languages. I don't think this is the UPC, but this is like the little Macy's sticker that they put on it, so you can see that it's $24.99. And the other side of the box just says Monster High on it. And then if we pull the camera up a little bit, I can show you the gorgeous art of Laguna. I really, really like how she looks in this art style. I like this art style. It has some, it's like hit and miss for me. Some characters I'm not a super big fan of, and some I think look amazing. Laguna is one of the ones that I think turned out spectacular. Anyway, let's get her out of the box. Laguna is now out of the box, and I have to say that just this overall design of this doll is extremely strong. I feel that way with all of Generation 3. I feel like the theming and the characterization and the designs is so on point, and this one's no exception. This one, to me, is the most exciting, though, because, again, she's the most different from the original. Her and Frankie, they have so many, you know, they have similarities to their original character, but they have so many really exciting differences that make the dolls really fresh and new, and I really, really appreciate that. So, to get started with the review, to show you this doll up close, let's take a look at her face. So, first of all, I love that she now has brown eyes. I think they look so good on her. She originally had green eyes, and you know I love green eyes, and there's still some green in the eyes as you can see, but I don't know, I think brown eyes look really, really good on Laguna, and I really love this new face sculpt, especially the ears. The ears are very markedly different than the original Laguna, I'll show you. The original Laguna's ears were really, really tiny, and really not visible unless you were specifically looking for them, but these ones stick out a little bit more, so you can actually see them from the front, which is one of my favorite changes to the stylization of the Gen 3 dolls, is that I think the ears being larger is so cute, because so many Monster High dolls have unique ear designs, and that's part of what makes a lot of them monstrous. Like, Draculaura has fangs and pink skin and elf ears, but you can't really see the elf ears usually, so I don't know, I just think it's super, super cool. And I love the little scale pattern on the forehead. I know that that is a controversial feature, but I think it's quite cute. I do wish it was a bit less intense, I guess, but the freckles being just as kind of flat color and big really helps to bring it together. Love the eyebrows. I love that they have bushier eyebrows now. I feel like a lot of the Generation 1 dolls, the eyebrows are my biggest complaint with them, so these are super cute, and I like that they are teal instead of blonde. Just beautiful, absolutely beautiful doll. Love the makeup too, and it doesn't look like printed at all. It looks just as good as the Gen 1 doll's makeup, which I also greatly appreciate. And I like the new eye style too. I'll show you next to a Gen 1 doll. It's pretty much identical. It's just that the face sculpt has changed. It's funny, people are like, the eyes, they look so childish, they're not edgy anymore, but like, they're virtually the same. I guess they have more detail in them. I don't even know. Anyway, her hair is middle parted just at the bangs. So she has, not bangs, but like whatever you would call these. So there's a purple side and a pink side. There's rubber bands, and then they are curled, little tendrils in the front. Very, very cute. I really like the little barrettes that are in here too. Super, super cute. This doll's so cute. Her face is so like warm and inviting, which is how Laguna's meant to be. She's a very like friendly character. And then are these meant to be like sea urchins up here? These black spiky guys. that are on like a scrunchie, and that's how they're attached. Having a lot of trouble with focus right now, I'm sorry. That's how they're attached. And then you can see that there's a purple layer, a teal layer, and a blonde layer. And I have to say, I have quite a few Gen 3 dolls now. This is the one whose hair feels identical to Generation 1. Like, truly, it feels and looks identical. When I got her out of the box, I was very pleasantly surprised because it reminds me of when I got my first Laguna doll, who was actually my second Monster High doll. Just feels just like it, and I really love that. And her hair is styled in a high ponytail, but she does have a full rooting pattern. So what you would expect from any other one. That seems to just be from packaging there. But overall, really, really full and nice. So even if you take the ponytail down, you should be able to do quite a bit of different hairstyles. And then we forgot to cover the earrings. So one is just a circle. You can see those ears, absolutely beautiful. And then the other one is a little skeletal fish. And I do think that's a new sculpt, even though there were skeleton fish earrings before, so appreciated. I really, really love her top, and I love the callback to Gen 1. A lot of these Gen 3 dolls have it, so there's a scale hoodie on Gen 1, of course. And this one has a little scale hoodie. It's, for some reason in packaging, I guess it's hidden behind the belt, so we'll deal with that later. And it also has the little ears that were on the Generation 1 dolls. How cute is that? What I really wish, though, is that the Gen 1 and Gen 3 Laguna had, you know, like Claudine's ears, except fins. I think that'd be really cute up at the top of her head, because usually Laguna's designs didn't have those little fins at the top of the head, and I thought they were just so cute. She has a cowrie shell necklace, which I quite like. And then she has a pretty like fluorescent pink outfit as opposed to the muted tone of the original. That's one of the biggest departures from Gen 1, I feel like, is that the color palette has become more colorful, which I understand that people don't like the more vibrant colors as opposed to the more muted colors, but I really like both. I don't mind it too much. And you can see this netted sleeve, which I really like. I like that it's gathered down here. It's really cute. It's really cute. Very athletic looking, which Laguna is an athletic character. And I love the little seahorse print on the shirt as well. It's an iron-on piece, so pretty cool. If it was printed on, it wouldn't look that nice. I feel like if you look at the black details on this outfit, they're printed into the fabric as opposed to being an iron-on separate piece, so they're less vibrant. Less intense, I guess I should say. And then she has some high-waisted shorts. They go up to there. And I really, really love these. So I would have hated these. Honestly, I don't really like I don't even know what to call it. It's similar to tie-dye, but it has like lightning in it. I don't know. I hate the style is my point. But the addition of these fins save it for me. I think it's adorable. And this teal shark mouth fanny pack thing. Yeah. Amazing. Love that. You know how I feel about fanny packs, guys. I love them. Unfortunately, she does not have her webbed fingers. I hope that maybe they bring that back because I really like it. And then also she has glittery skin, which is really, really fun. I guess that's part of her like being a nymph. And okay, so this is super exciting because in Generation 1, she was originally meant to be the daughter of the creature from the Black Lagoon, but they would have had to pay licensing for that. So they switched her to just a generic sea monster. So that's also why I think it's so cool that she's from South America now. Or was she Central or South America? I don't remember exactly where she's meant to be from in Gen 3, but the creature from the Black Lagoon is from like the Amazon, right? So I think it's really, really cool that they're possibly paying homage to that. And they're also paying more homage to the fact that she's meant to be a water nymph now. I think one of her parents was a sea monster and one was like a nymph. So that's what this like faded leg look reminds me of. And as much as I like her having the blue skin tone, I think changing it to pink was a really, really good idea because it let them do this. This is so cool. It's so monstrous looking. It's so much fun. And I love the new fin shape too. I think it was the same as the freshwater Laguna, but mine isn't wearing them. But you can see the original fin shape here. Gen 1. This is the remake Laguna, by the way. That's why her shoes are wrong. This is the 2015 remake. 2015, 2014, something like that. Original Ghouls remake. Anyway, you can see that she has semi-transparent legs. I really like that they have like a frosted glass effect to them. They're so pretty. I love this. This has made Laguna like one of my favorite Gen 3 designs because not only is it so different, but I feel like it just really, really looks good. And then she has these... I hate this style of shoe. As a geology major, I could not escape them. Everybody wore them when I was in college. But, you know, it matches. Laguna is a sporty girl. Love the little fins on them though. And they say Monster on them. Super, super cute. And if I take them off, whoop, you can see. So they're not transparent in the sense that you can see my finger through it, but you can see that it gets slightly darker because my finger is in the way. And the shoes are really nice. Same material as Gen 1, lots of painted detail. All I can really ask for. By the way, these dolls don't come with stands. This is a stand that I bought off of Amazon. I have a video about that if you guys are interested in it. And for fun, here's both of them with their little hoods on. This was way easier to put on, and it seems like they intentionally made it a little bit bigger to accommodate the ponytail. But if you take the ponytail down, it'll fit even better, and take off the barrettes and stuff. Super cute. I really like both of them. Personally, I preferred the way that Gen 1's comes off of the jacket as opposed to like the top of a hoodie. Like I just like this open look better, but this is super, super cute too. And I like that it calls back this material too. Again, not my favorite color scheme or anything. I'm just not personally a big fan of that. It's like a more colorful Galaxy, and I'm not a big fan of Galaxy color scheme. Or I like the Galaxy color scheme, but not the print. I don't know how to describe it. But yeah, so now I'm going to switch her into her second outfit, but first we're going to look at all of her extra accessories. All right, so now we're taking a look at all of her extra little accessories. This is one of my favorite things about Gen 3 so far as well. Gen 1, you would have to buy the like special versions of the dolls, like Scarus came with suitcases. I think Ghouls Night Out, oh my gosh, Ghouls Night Out came with eye coffins. It was kind of hard to get extra accessories for your dolls unless you had amassed a large collection. So I really, really love that the standard now is that the signature characters come with a ton of accessories to go with them. That is so, so, so fun. And I can't believe that these dolls have retained a pretty reasonably similar quality to Gen 1 after 10 years at the same price point. That is incredible to me, that the clothing quality is about the same, the build quality is actually higher, the articulation has actually gotten better. I'll show you what I mean about that in a minute. And the accessory count has like grown so much. It's really, really impressive to me. For example, Laguna comes with what would be considered a fashion pack other than the shoes, I guess. But like, how cool is this little swimsuit? I love the little ruffled edges. So, so cute. Mine is a bit uneven in the sewing, but not a big deal to me. I'm sure it'll look fine on. Oh no, it's not uneven. It was just a bit creased. There we go. I like the scale print. Monster High was always very heavy on fabric design, and this is no exception. It looks super, super cute. I love the mixture of the teal and orange. I wouldn't think I'd like that, but I think it looks super good. And this is one of those more muted colors like Gen 1 too. And then I wish this was a real hanger, but it's just a little cardboard one, but you can still use it. And then Neptuna. Love the new pets. So you can see that they got that pixelated printing on them, unfortunately, but oh, almost dropped her. I really like her. I think she looks amazing. I do wish that she had some kind of fishbowl to sit in. That's my only like complaint about this one. I also like her little fin ears. She's really cute. And then we have some kelp crisps. Really cute. And look at like the nutrition facts on the back and stuff. Oh my god. And then some sunglasses, which I'm going to put on her with the swimsuit in a little bit. And the sides are really cool. The water bottle. Oh, the lid comes off. I was going to joke about the lid coming off, but it really does. Okay, so this is that design of that popular bottle, right? Is it called a Hydro Flask? Which is perfect for Laguna. I love the little mermaid tail or whale tail here. And it's got this like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a bumpy texture. It's interesting. And then her eye coffin. And the cool thing about the new eye coffins is that they actually have this little like thumb hole so that they can hold them. They can actually hold them without a rubber band. And that's the screen. And it's shaped like a little seashell. It's got a starfish. Very cute. Some little cameras there. This is, I think, goldfish, which you... Neptuna! That's the original Neptuna design! Oh my god, that is so cute that they snuck that in there. I'm pretty sure this is meant to be goldfish, which is my all-time favorite snack. So having Monster High-ified goldfish is something that I greatly approve of. If you guys didn't know, they come in a carton like milk. It's not milk. I mean, I guess it could be milk, but the goldfish are telling me that it's goldfish. Anyway, and then the backpack, which I will put on with the swimsuit as well. It's a rubbery material, so you can open it up. She can bring her goldfish and her hydro flask with... The goldfish fell over and are taking up all the space in the bag. Okay, just want to see how much we can fit in the bag, because that was asked in another review, and I was like, oh, it's actually a good question. Definitely can't fit the sunglasses in there. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're getting the goldfish out. Goldfish can go in last. Okay, water bottle would stick out a little bit, but it's not a big deal to me. And then the goldfish fit. And yeah, so basically you can fit 2 of the accessories in, just not the sunglasses, but pretty cute. It's got dripping and teal straps. All right, so I'm gonna switch her out. All right, so I can't just tell you that the articulation is better without proving it, and I also wanted to show you all of her sculpted monster details. So first of all, she is like lightly sparkly throughout, which is interesting. Probably meant to be like she's slightly wet, like just come out of the water, got some like dewdrops on her skin, very like effortless and pretty, moisturized. You can see that she has a scale patch here and then sculpted on fins. As much as I like this version, I don't mind that. I think it looks really good. And yeah, the improved articulation is that these dolls now have a chest joint, and it's a really nice joint, actually. Chest joints are really rare in dolls, and it's a shame. So it has basically the same movement as a head. It's awesome, and it adds so much to a pose. Like, I don't think you understand how much emotion that can add to a pose. So cool. And all the normal articulation of a Monster High doll. So I get a lot of comments like, they ruined the articulation, but I'm not sure what that means. I think people just don't know what they're talking about. Head is also the same. And then the legs, this is worrisome, and I've heard that this pink can scratch off, potentially. I hope that doesn't happen to mine. I hope that's just some dolls, but it's something to look out for. Just be careful with your doll's legs. Super, super cute. And for some reason, they didn't finish painting up here. Maybe that's just where it was held in the factory, because this is airbrushed. And then these don't feel like they come out. They probably do if you really pull on them, but they're not meant to be removable like the old ones. But that is concerning, because that means she can't wear tight pants, because that's why the original had them removable. But that drove me crazy too, because like all of mine are missing those things because they just flew out, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, so now I'm going to put her in that swimsuit. All right, I wanted to show you guys more of the accessories and how you can use them, and she's wearing the little swimsuit. It's interesting, the swimsuit doesn't match her very well. I feel like the orange comes out of nowhere. It's still very, very cute though. And the ruffles are really nice. I just wish that they were aligned because, of course, you can see the other sides of the ruffles. But I'm shocked that she comes with so many good quality outfit pieces because, say, a Generation 1 Monster High doll generally came with something like this. So you're getting a very comparable experience here, plus the extra piece. So pretty cool. You get just as much jewelry, just as many little accessories like hair accessories. You get extra fun stuff like the backpack instead of the purse. The shoes are just as nice. Like, I'm thoroughly impressed by this doll. This one in particular feels the most like a Generation 1 to me. And honestly, yeah, her whole look, she really looks like a Gen 1 doll. It just looks like Laguna, but now she's pink, you know, which I'll get into that more at the end of this video when we do the final thoughts. And you can see the cute little backpack. I only ever put it on one arm because I just feel like that's cute, like effortless looking, but it fits quite well. I think it looks good. And she's also holding the eye coffin. She's holding it well. It's not going anywhere, which again, I very much appreciate that. The backpack wants to slip off when I have her on her stand, though. That's why I had to take her off the stand really quick. And that's what the eye coffin looks like. You just slip it into the thumb. She holds it really securely and easily. And yeah, so that's it for this review. I'd love to know what you guys... Oh, we almost forgot the sunglasses. That's what they look like on. Very cute. All right. Anyway, now that's it for this review. I'd love to know what you guys think of her. Laguna was actually my first favorite of the original cast of characters. So my second Monster High doll ever was Laguna. It was this one. She is in horrible shape because I carried her around. I had a little fanny pack and I would carry her in it everywhere. So she is a disaster and I need to fix her up, but I'm just scared of hurting her because she just means so much to me. And then I do have the original Ghouls signature Laguna, but this doll is like not, they really took a lot away from this doll to make her cheaper for the multi-pack in the remake. But I do also have the new remakes, the Creep Productions from this year. I just haven't unboxed them because I really like them in the box. I expected not to want to keep them in box. I'm having trouble keeping these on because of the hair and the ear shape, but oh, no, never mind. It was just that it wasn't on right. There we go. Yeah, that's it. I really, really love this because this is a new generation. We're seeing a new interpretation of the character. I think she looks adorable. I really love the original Laguna, but there were some issues with her face. As you can see, both of mine have misplaced eyes. And that was a really, really big problem with Generation 1. And I've been seeing it a little bit with Gen 3, but not nearly as often and not nearly as bad. I feel like the quality control has improved a lot with Gen 3. And overall, like, I think the material quality is great. I think the dolls look great. And I understand if this is like, this isn't Laguna, she's changed too much. I get it. But these are new. These are meant to be new. They're either for the original fans to now get to enjoy a new version, or for new fans, you know? They don't have to be for everyone necessarily, because that's not what they're made for. They're meant to be something new, and I really, really love that. And I can't wait to see more, specifically of Laguna. I'm really curious how they're gonna— oh, I just realized this actually matches her lip color perfectly, the orange. But anyway, I can't wait to see more from Laguna. I just can't get enough of these Generation 3 dolls. I'm very, very impressed. You know, I knew I was going to support the reboot just because I love Monster High so much, and it would be hard for them to screw it up for me. Even Gen 2 reboot, I really like it, and I'm not just saying that because of Shriek Wrecked and Garden Ghouls and Dance the Fright Away and stuff. There are, like, overall, I just like them. Even though some of them are vastly inferior to Gen 1, I don't mind. I think they're really fun, but that's not how every fan is, and I totally understand, and there's no one way to be a fan of something, and there's also no like rule book, you know? It's not like, oh, if you don't like Gen 3, then you're not a real fan, or if you like Gen 3, then you're not a real fan. There's none of that. That stuff's really silly nonsense gatekeeping. So anyway, all of that is to say, please be respectful in the comments. It's weird, anytime I post anything positive about Generation 3, there is a witch hunt in the comments about it. Just people shaming other people for saying like, oh, I like this feature. Well, that's not the same as Gen 1. It's not supposed to be. It is a reboot. It's meant to be something new and exciting. And yeah, that's all for this video. This one is the most different from Gen 3, or from Gen 1, so I'm just anticipating the comments. But anyway, I hope that this review has thoroughly debunked any comments about the quality being lesser, the articulation being lesser, stuff like that. I'm just, specifically Laguna has me blown away, and that's all I have to say. That's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for real this time. Bye!